Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, you stand in verdant beauty. Oh Christmas tree, you stand in verdant beauty. Your bells are green in summer's glow, and do not fade in winter's snow. Oh Christmas tree, you stand in verdant beauty. Oh Christmas tree, much pleasure to.
So this month, of course, is December, and the prompt this week is about showing off your Christmas tree. Now, I just wanted to give you a little tidbit, though, about Christmases past with my family. We have a pretty large family, and every year we usually got about a 6-foot tree, which were real trees when I was growing up. Now we have, my mom has a fake tree, which is still about 6 foot tall, but in fact she's got two. She's got so many ornaments, it's unbelievable. So anyway, the one thing she always did, though, was she would get out all the trunks, and I do mean trunks of ornaments. Usually it was about, I guess about 2 or 3 trunks of ornaments. And my dad would actually buy the Hallmark ornaments every year. And he usually bought about 2 or 3 of them. And Mom would always keep them in the original boxes. And so every year when she would open the trunks, it would be all these beautiful ornaments in these beautiful boxes. Well, now here's the kicker. I have 3 brothers. As I had mentioned to you before, I have a set of twin brothers, so I'm mentioning that I have a 3rd brother as well. And she'd let us all sit around and look at all the ornaments and stuff. Now, there were also ornaments for us kids to have, because as you know, since Hallmark ornaments are usually breakable, she wouldn't let us touch them with a 10-foot pole. But she would let us have other ornaments to look at. And so we would she'd give them to us one at a time, and she'd tell us where to put them. We never could put them where we actually wanted to put them, which was probably actually on the bottom of the tree. You know, we were kids. We weren't that tall. So anyway, she'd tell us that, and then after that we could sit on the floor, and she would put all the rest of the ornaments on the tree. And then Dad, because we had real live trees, Dad would put on the lights. Now I know it makes more sense to probably have put the lights on first, but not in my family. We always put the ornaments and then the lights, which of course meant a struggle. The other thing is usually the trees would topple over. So here would be my mom and Dad taking, I guess rope or whatever, and they'd actually literally tie the tree to the curtain rod, you know? And so here we had 2 ropes tied to the curtain rod, but the tree stood up. And then of course it was either my job or my brother's jobs to water the tree so the thing didn't die. But now, like I said, we have 2 fake trees, and one is actually full of penguins. Believe it or not, yes, penguins, because my mom collects penguins, and she has enough to fit a 7-foot tree. I kid you not. Really. And not only that, but then there's penguins all over the house too. Just ask Mark someday. Anyway, so getting on to our tree this year. Like I said, I grew up with 7-foot trees. So what do we have? A 4-foot tree. That's right, a 4-foot tree. And since Mark and I have moved for the last 3 years, off and on, we've had a different tree every year. I know this sounds illogical, but it's really true. The fact of the matter is, we actually go to thrift stores. I love a good thrift store. We go to thrift stores and buy them. And this year was no different. Since Mark and I moved back to Colorado this year, our tree got left in Missouri, so we had to have a tree. So we went and bought one, and it just so happened that this particular tree had a base to it. So today, Mark and I were decorating the tree. Well, I really should say Mark was decorating the tree. I kind of just told him where to put the ornaments. You know, kind of like my mom did. Anyway, the tree looks absolutely beautiful, and I'm going to show you the end result. Here you go. You ready? There it is. Our beautiful, beautiful tree. The ornaments actually came from the thrift store too, and they are actually beautiful, and I love it. And if you look down at the bottom here, I'm going to zoom in, hope that don't get seasick or something. Whee! Down there at the bottom, there's actually trees ornaments too. These ornaments we couldn't put on the tree because they had no place to put hooks. And our tree is actually standing on a can. Now, if anybody knows me at all, you would know that I like the film It's a Wonderful Life. Well, it just so happened that we found this can that depicts all the scenes from It's a Wonderful Life. What better place to put my tree on? I'm sorry, our tree on. Anyway, isn't it just gorgeous? I absolutely, absolutely love it. So anyway, I hope you liked our tour of our little tree, and you have a wonderful Christmas this year. I'll talk to you next week. Bye.